Welcome back to take another bite out of the Big Apple here at ESL One, New York. We're carrying on with our series, our second game of the day, and our final game of the day. Of course, it is FaZe Clan versus G2, and I'm back on the desk once more with Snogs.
The desk, the analysis desk, the casting desks, the everything.
Yep.
Because we do it all here on the B-Stream.
Yep, this desk can fit so many broadcasts in it.
Yeah, any game, anywhere. Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime. literally anytime here in England.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, obviously looking forward to the next map here. Unexpected result in the first one. It was the map pick from G2. Betway had it 1.2 to 3.8, so it goes to show that people at Betway even thought it was going to be a bit of a stomp. And here we are now with G2 the one-map advantage.
And that's pretty crazy, right? Obviously, the fact that G2 are looking good, they've got a whole lot more to prove as well. In terms of the roster, they actually seem like they were all stepping up. Existence had a couple of big rounds, so even when the brain box is doing some damage, you know things are going well.
Yeah, Kenny has 25 kills, obviously won them the first pistol round, the second pistol round won as well. So they win both pistols, they win 16 to 13. I still think if FaZe Clan won a pistol, it was 1-1, just fair. Or no pistols at all if that was removed from the game, but it would have been a FaZe Clan win. But essentially, G2 looking good. If they win here in Mirage, it's, well, 2-0. I think if it goes to cash, FaZe Clan win it 2-1, though. I still think FaZe win this one. If it's 2-0, if it's 2-1, I still think they walk away with a W.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see, obviously, once you do get into the action, as the game will be underway shortly. We're still just waiting for it to go live at the moment, and then we'll dive into the action. But Mirage, as you said, is going to be our second map. If we do actually see FaZe win this, we will then be moving on to cash as the decider as well. So FaZe definitely in a position to actually bring this series back. Could still be a 2-1. However, we will find out, as when we said a 2-1 or a 2-0, we expected in favor of FaZe Clan. We didn't think that G2 would be opening up the series and potentially closing it here. So let's see if they can. We're back in with the action. G2 going to be over on the CT side. FaZe Clan are your Ts, and Smiths is the executioner to kick it off.
Kenny S here towards triple. Has the backup as well, as you said, of Smiths. Eventually be taken down, though, towards the stairs as the push comes through. Olofmeister with a triple. Actually, no, only gets 2. But as I said, that he eventually finds his third, goes for his fourth, but Body makes Olofmeister hit the floor as we're into the 1 versus 3. No defuse get in his arsenal just yet. Maybe can try to retrieve that off of one of the corpses of his teammates, as it is dropped there towards bench. However, bomb planted, very good after plant positions here. And this is what we didn't see from FaZe Clan in their first map, the pistol round win.
Body trying to go for a big play. Can he actually get anything out of this? It's a 1 versus 3, insta-dink, and then instant demise. Goes down by Guardian and Nico attacking him with a full frontal assault there, and that is going to be FaZe Clan with the opening pistol round, giving them the early lead to open this one. As they can carry on now, the investment will come out. You've got the AKs, the MAC-10s. Guardian, still a fan of the MP5, so he will be rocking it. In terms of G2, the only real investment we can take home there is the scout that is out on Smiths. The rest of them just rocking the Deagles, 157 on Body, and an armor investment for him as well.
Olofmeister here. Very strong pistol round from him, trying to replicate that once again towards the 8 side. As G2 stacked towards B. 3 players there, 1 short, 2 on the site, and then obviously the players in towards window and middle, but still got resistance here. No Kevlar for him, just give me the Deagle and some utility that was used earlier on into the round. Free site control for FaZe Clan. One of the things we always see from FaZe versus the anti-ecos is an execution on Mirage, and this time they're no stranger to that.
The dunk there. That was a nice 3-pointer from quite a distance as the nade rolls in, blows 2 of them to bits. FaZe Clan, it's already going well for them. A return to form here on Mirage as the aggression has been displayed, proving that they do want to try and 2-0 this series now, back-to-back, and cause a reverse sweep. Appears to be the order of the day, and that's definitely the message they're sending home with these early couple of rounds.
Kenny S with the Deagle here, trying to save onto that one for the next round. He's going to hunt that with their SMGs, try and get as much cash as possible. Nice shot there onto Rain. Doesn't give away his life for nothing. Ooh, 6 HP there for Kenny S, but eventually does survive. So 2-0 here for FaZe. As they got the saved 5-7 Kevlar as well for Body. But once again, going to be the round in favor of FaZe. So looking to see a 3-0 advantage before we go into the buy rounds. Going to be interesting to see how G2 work on the CT side, obviously with Smiths and Existence thrown into the mix. Molotov in towards Connector early on, Smoke as well towards Window. FaZe Clan taking no risks here, especially with having 2 players towards the A side already, 1 towards Ramp, 1 towards Palace. Ready to go for the A split via Connector.
They have the rifles, they've got the range advantage, all the weapons that would actually favour them are in their hands. Rain, going to be rocking the MP5 as well. He's passed over that weapon from Guardian, so couldn't actually get too much from it. Try and make a mess out of them. It's G2 all grouped up on the B site, not budging, not moving an inch. They're just going to wait and hold their position. So by the time they push out and FaZe Clan realise there is a welcome out on the A site, they will probably just concede this and allow it to happen. Obviously, there is a small investment there. They get a bit of contact as Existence will detect them, but he's just going to scuttle out of there and attempt to stay alive.
Yeah, trying their best to get some exit frags here. Try and save onto an M4, onto an AK or an SMG. Well, so far seems unlikely. Rain will give away an MP5, not really the best weapon. Karrigan going to be giving away a UMP as well, so some weaponry going to be found here, but eventually kills do go in favor. Ooh, I was going to say in favor of FaZe, but
this isn't great.
It isn't. Obviously, there's no time left to win the round. It's more so about doing the economic damage there. So Galil going to be shot over as well from the bomb radius towards Kenny S, who can retrieve that. Oh, actually gets an AK as well. Wow. So good weapon save there for G2 in terms of their cash. Is going to definitely help them going forward. But FaZe obviously have enough money to go for the buy into this one. Orb for Guardian. 4 AKs and full utility for FaZe. But they've used a lot of their cash actually after winning 3 in a row. What they've got left is, wow, 1,500 onto 2 players.
You got the AWP on Guardian. That's going to be a big set piece as well. The same can be said about Kenny S. The Battle of the AWPers is always quite a big standpoint on this map. Early utility usage launched out. Unfortunately, Olofmeister wasn't a little bit closer there, as that HG would have done a huge transfer of damage, but he is able to avoid the damage and go unscathed. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock as the utility is being launched out. The entire map covered in these nades. As the push will come down, Existence just waits towards Connector here to see what move they're going to make. FaZe Clan are definitely taking it slow as they're just pushing out and testing the waters to see where they can gain map control. They are basically in towards bottom mid there. They're going for the boost up through window as well, but Rain gets spotted, gets killed as Existence will slay him. And this bodes well, Snods. They get the first opening pick, but Existence gets brought down to 50 HP.
5 versus 4 early on. Olofmeister equalizes the manpower. Nico as well, famous for lurking out of Palace. And that's exactly why. Ooh, Guardian tagged down to 20 HP, will survive. Nico goes for the reface as well and goes down. Miscommunication there, as the trade should come through from Karrigan, but a whiff spray there, Smiths. Well, 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 showing his worth there on this roster currently, as he's still surviving towards the balcony. XP coming through will be Olofmeister, but eventually going to be hitting the deck. He did his job though, and now it's Body into the 1 versus 2.
1v2 for Body here. Guardian and Olofmeister are his opponents in this one. He has the HE, he's got the flashbang. He's slowly making his move up, spots out the first, that's the HE going to be launched in. Guardian was so low that the HE will kill him. The shrapnel, there's more than enough damage to finish him off there. And it is now down to Body in a 1v1 to try and clutch it out versus the rifling skills of Olofmeister. Timing is critical. Flashbang over, straight through, bounds in, he was blind, he was panicked, and he's now gone down. Body jumps on the bomb as well. Is he going to grab this just in the nick of time? He does have a kit, and it seems like he should be fine with the AWP save. And that is the opening rifle round going the way of G2, making it a 3-1 scoreline in favour of FaZe.
Even though Body won the clutch, you've got to say fair play to Smiths. Nika goes for the repeat, maybe anticipating Guardian to trade it, and then the whiff spray here from Karrigan is horrendous, but happens to everyone. 1 to 3 then, G2 winning the first buy round. As Nika coming out from FaZe. So a round now for G2 to get the money into an even better position. Existence spots nothing towards middle. AWP from Kenny S going to be stationed towards CT. Obviously, the long-range angles versus the pistols. Doesn't want to get overrun towards Connector. So, M4 here from Body should be able to mop up the kills.
Existence gets that frag on Olofmeister, as he does take him down with the M4. 3 players remain. They're swarming in, but they are being overwhelmed. Existence, just easy kills being found by Embody. Eventually will punish Guardian, and that is another round for G2, making it 3-2. They're starting to get closer. Will they tie it up, or will FaZe Clan begin to ascend once more? We're going to find out after this round as the investment will come in. Guardian on the AWP, the rest of them going for the AKs. Olof actually on the Galil. But they do have utility. They've got a pretty healthy buyout here. And this one says a lot. This sets a precedent and shows us how this game's going to start to go.
Rain. Ooh, voice crack.
My goodness.
Wow, that was bad, yeah.
Hello.
That's Tonsillitis for you right there.
Is that Paradox, the winner of the Hearthstone Prem?
I think that's Tonsillitis still with me. Rain, there we go. That's the way I've said it. Gets the first kill onto Existence there towards Connector. Tries to make his way up towards B short. A fast B play coming out from FaZe. As this, oh wow, I was going to say down to a body, but cements his face onto the floor. And there you have it. Fast round for FaZe as they are going to be winning. Production like that one, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
See, they got that joke.
They appreciate it.
Everyone else at home watching the stream definitely didn't. Unless they watched the Prem.
They might have done.
They might have done.
You never know.
But yeah, 4-2.
FaZe Clan, they get that round. It's very telling as well. You could see a whole lot more confidence there, a lot more aggression, increased tempo. FaZe Clan playing more like what we expect to see coming out from here on Mirage. And that's the case. It's going to be scary. They are definitely an aggressive animal. It's hard to tame them. You're not going to put FaZe Clan into a cage very easily. And G2, can they bounce back? Have they got the resilience to keep fighting against this unstoppable force of an opponent?
G2 can still buy though, obviously. Shox could go for the AWP as well if they want to bring out a double AWP setup. I think it would be effective and they will actually go for it. Reason being is the contact play from FaZe. Obviously, we saw Rain charging up towards B short in towards Connector. Shox could AWP towards Connector or AWP towards B short and utilize it that way. Instead, actually going to be AWPing towards B apartments. Interesting. Once again, then fast play towards middle from FaZe Clan. Body going to be going for the boost up towards short. Supposed to play it towards back boxes, but it's actually going to be Olofmeister from underneath him to spot him out and get the first kill. Existence is still here towards Connector. Kenny S once again going to be AWPing towards the ticket booth and towards the A side, not playing towards window. Obviously, if you're an AWPer and you're getting Molotov down towards Connector, getting smoked out towards window, it is completely futile for you to stay in towards window. You should rotate towards B short, B apartments, or towards CT, as Kenny S has done. But Existence bring this one back into the 4 versus 4 as the real play from FaZe comes towards A.
Smith's trying to make his move there and go for an attack. Instead, we'll just hold and wait. FaZe Clan are backing off. But they are actually setting up to go for a late round play here, potentially. The smokes are going to be a distraction. They're going to cascade them in. They've got the flashbangs as well. The bomb, meanwhile, is rotating over to link up with the player. There's that Olofmeister there. Towards underpass. Carrigan does eventually arrive on the scene. Smiths gets first contact, and this completely throws the spanner in the works as well. They've seen no bomb. Smiths have got all the information from that push in towards ramp. This should be rather telling of what is going to go on here.
3 versus 3. Shox with the secondary AWP, drops the bomb. Ooh, spots an extra player as well towards the B side. Whiffs that second shot though. Olofmeister draws him out. 8 seconds left as the bomb. Ooh, he's missed it. Jack, he's missed the bomb.
Oh no. This hasn't gone well.
He ran around the wrong side of the pillar.
Ooh. That's a yikes.
That is a yikes. Well, there you have it. 4-3. G2 win the round as the bomb timer did. Well, no bomb timer, as the round timer expired. And an instant pause going to be called out by FaZe Clans. They're confused about what the hell just happened.
Why didn't you pick up the bomb? Don't know.
Yeah, that is strange.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Obviously, you need the bomb, really. 4-3. Not the best round for them to lose there. This does give G2 a little bit of momentum. Possibly gives them the extra edge they need to keep on going. Do still have the AWP out on Guardian. Shock's also going to be bringing one to the table. So there's 3 AWPs in commission now into round number 8. FaZe Clan, is this going to be a 5th round picked up? Or will it be a 4th for G2, the scoreline being equalized, and then possibly the knock-on effect coming out from them? As we'll carry on with the round here. We'll be kicking this one off, Stods.
Existence going in towards Connector. Will be Molotoved out early on. Smoke comes out to slow down the mid default from FaZe Clan. Ooh, the smoke actually not quite going deep enough. The Molotov will eventually expire. So, that's going to slow down FaZe Clan's mid default by a further 10 to 15 seconds. Meister in towards B apartments. Nico this time, not in towards Palace, instead playing towards the ramp instead. But smoke in towards top Connector. Looking like a B split here with that smoke, as they can try come up short. Not going to be seen via Connector as Existence is playing towards stairs. They have to be careful though, his body is in towards CPL.
Body gets detected and goes down as the bodies are going to hit the floor. Not ideal. FaZe Clan are now in a position to actually open up and bombard their way in towards this site. They're going to go thick and fast. Shox, though, quick on the reaction there with the AWP. Does kill Olofmeister. Kenny also finds the follow-up frags. He takes down Rain, so it's just 3 players remaining for FaZe Clan now. Guardian, Nico, and Carrigan. Nico does the damage. The naughty work starts to come out as he will punish Existence. Smiths is so low. It's just a 3-on-2 here to save the day. 2 players on basically 10 HP for G2. Only 1 on 100. The AWP in play for Guardian, but Carrigan now knocked down to 13 HP. This round could still go either way. It just depends on the luck of the draw. The push comes round. Guardian with the AWP. The also aggressive player. Ooh. The confidence coming out. 11 HP for Shox, 10 HP for Smiths. Not a lot of time. They need to make the call if they're going to go for this. It's now or never. Carrigan is on 10 HP. Carrigan goes down. It's all up to Guardian. Guardian left in the 1v1 and he saved the day. Surely time is up and he will find the frag to boot.
Brilliant afterplant there from Guardian, playing towards the van, playing towards the default site. Snipes down the players coming and rotating in via Connector, via Kitchen. And with that, Grant's FaZe Clan their 5th round, and G2, they can go for the buy if they want to. They're going to be going for their first tactical timeout of this map. The reason being is, obviously, Kenny S can buy, Smiths can buy. Existence is on 1700, so even if he saves, he can't buy. Therefore, if they force into this one, they can get a decent enough buy. They lose it, they save 2, and then buy in the future. So it's a tough call to make. If you're Existence, I think you save it. I think you save this round. I don't know if it's worth the risk, because obviously you lose this one, 6-3. You then give away an eco to FaZe, 7-3. 7-3 down on FaZe as a map pick when you're on your CT side. I just don't see them coming back from it.
Well, let's carry on now. Round number 9. FaZe Clan, 5 rounds picked up. And still looking pretty damn good in a lot of these rounds. Guardian definitely being effective for the side. Kenny, a bit of a blunder there towards mid as the nade rolls in. Struggling, he did want to go for the peak, but it hasn't worked out too well. Has been brought down to 38 HP instantly. Not a great way to start things off.
Definitely isn't.
Even with a techno in the background.
I know, the music's it's pretty bassy.
Do you remember that the GIF of the little the weird bird that like bobs and moves?
Yeah, yeah. There's also that like chameleon one doing the dance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chameleon in the
that's a good one. That's a good
one. Bongo Cat is by far the best meme right now.
Bongo Cat, what's that?
You seen Bongo Cat?
No, what's that one?
Dude, what the hell? You've been living under a rock?
Literally, been playing. Yeah, literally.
My goodness.
Let me take a look at it.
Are you googling Bongo Cat?
Bongo Cat, yeah. I probably would have seen it. I haven't seen this. What the hell's this?
Bit of Bongo Cat, mate. It's probably the best meme right now. on the in terms of the meme standings in the top 30. Rain going to find the initial entry. Body goes down as Nico will punish, but Existence tries to react. Sprints in with a CZ, does find the first Guardian, all off with the trades. Rain for the final blow, and FaZe get that round. FaZe just back on top, seeming like they've woken up now.
Well, round number 10. 6-3, and I said if you go for the force buy there, if you're G2, you run the risk of giving away a 7-3 scoreline, and this is exactly why. No cash left into round number 10. Going to be going for the full eco, and with that we should be seeing a 7-3 scoreline, a 4-round advantage for FaZe on their map pick on their T side after winning the pistol. And I said in the last map as well, if FaZe had won a pistol, it should have been their map as well to take on Inferno, as it was 16-13. Last map being Cash, a map which both teams do play to a high level. And this music's intense.
I know, it's still going. But it's like
where's Jakey to turn it off?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
It's like oh, what is it? I don't know what that music is, but it reminds me of something. We'll come back to that one, mate. We'll have a think. Push coming out anyway. Gonna go for the plate back towards the A site. Will the attack work well as the annihilation's coming through? Everyone's going down. And that kill feed is full of blue casualties. Everyone on the CT side is mopped up. Just Existence that remains. A 1 versus 5 now.
Bomb has been planted.
P2000 in hand. That's all he's really got to work with, so bomb going to be going off here. Well, as I say, that actually Carrigan going to be ending the round even earlier. 7-3, and now we get into the bread and butter of it. Some more buy rounds, Jack. No AWP for Kenny S though, which means we should be seeing some aggression from G2. If you like the AWP, I want to see some mid control, be apartments control, maybe palace push if they get a good spawn. Something, well, maybe a ramp push as well. Double push towards ramp, one player playing the off angle in the corner, one player spotting the ramp. Something with aggression, because when you lack the AWP, when you lack the picks, it's very easy for you to lose the first man, it's very easy for you to be executed upon. It's very easy for FaZe Clan to gain map control if G2 just concede mid control, concede control towards connector ramp, be sure. Very easy for FaZe Clan to go for splits, and very easy for them to execute upon one of the sites they want to, so what's going to be the play here from G2? Another pause came in, yeah.
So many pauses.
I didn't want to say it, but there's been a lot.
There has been the most pauses.
Whenever we cast Existence.
Big Kev.
I mean, fair play, they use all their pauses. And a few more.
Yeah, and a couple of extra ones. Hidden pauses.
Hidden pauses.
Oh, good FPS issues again.
Classic,
Classic
those
LDLC,
FPS
Alex.
issues, yeah.
Vintage.
Well. Molotov in towards connector, double push coming in, and that's the aggression I wanted to see. Mid control has not worked. Ah, maybe it has actually. 1-for-1 trade there as Body does get the first kill. And with that, Meister coming in towards apartments. 2 players here towards the B side. Molotov will slow them down.
4-on-4 here, Snods. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. So they're going to make their move. Repositioning around over towards the A site, going to try and go for this push in. Carrigan goes down first. Nico able to redeem himself though. A double kill comes through as he's starting to get a little bit naughty, and it's all out to Shocks to save the day. He might be speedy as he sprints back around up towards the A site, but is he going to be spectacular enough to save it? As to show off those marksmanship skills. He can be dominant with a rifle, but can he do it right now? Just the one. Didn't get the adjustment in time. Guardian will pull the trigger with the AWP, send him to rest, and that is FaZe Clan with their 8th round, keeping adding to this huge lead that is already building, Snods. They're getting themselves into a fantastic position. They're not showing any signs of slowing down either. G2 broken in terms of economy. This should be a 9-3. From that point, it could just spiral out of control.
Definitely could, especially now, as you said, 9-3 with the Eco coming out from G2. Won't be left in T-spawn there. FaZe playing a more passive approach. Just chucking in the HE grenades in towards window, going to be bringing the Existence HP down to just 46. So, for FaZe, simple, methodical play. Molly out towards window, flush out the right side of the window. gain the entry that way. And now they've got the 5 versus 4. All they have to do is just stack up together. Ooh, and play the trades, but it's hard to trade a shot like that.
Smiths. Oh, almost. Tried to cut off the rotate. I mean, if you would have got that frag, potentially they could have built from this. That would have been them 3 players alive, one of them on with an AK. Could have tried to actually get this into more of a manageable spot, but instead, you've just got Shocks and Body left, trapped in awkward positions, not enough real information to help them out. Nico's on 2 HP, Carrigan on 37, Olofmeister and Guardian both on 100. They have utility, they've got firepower, they have map control more importantly. That A site's going to be taken in seconds. They can also then cut down Body. And Body might just get detected without even realizing the position of Olofmeister. He's making some noise here as he's shuffling around.
Wow. Obviously, Body has got Kevlar, but it's towards the B bomb site. Shocks here. Did have a nice shot earlier on towards B short, but yeah, going to be going down there. 20 seconds left as the bomb will be planted, and it's going to go 9-3. 4 players still alive. Nico's just on 2 HP, so nearly didn't see that one. But yeah, FaZe already on 9 rounds. Even if they lose the remaining half here, Jack, they're going to be finishing 9-6 as a bare minimum. Very, very strong performance from them. As now, Body has to try and save the AK into the next round. But FaZe are on the hunt. Their cash is started to build, and they're at the point now where they can afford to lose a few AKs. They can justify going for the hunt.
Body spotted out there. They're trying to push through. They know they're allowed to go for this John Rambo style push out and try and find the frag if they can. Body slowly moving back, just going to cower in the kitchen. But can he cook up any saving frags here as he finds the first, looks for a little bit more, keeps on adding, and that is how you save. Gets the first 2 kills and will get away with the gun. However, FaZe Clan have now pushed themselves into a position of 9-3, and they're still looking better by the round.
So, 3 more rounds to be played out. 3 more chances for G2 to gain rounds on the board. And what are they going to change? It's tough to call, really. Shocks has looked good towards B short in a few of these rounds. The problem is, they've really been lacking control towards mid. Kenny S has orped towards triple boxes. He's orped towards CT each and every round. And FaZe Clan just exploits it. Simple as that. They exploit towards middle. And then they get their picks towards the site. And this time it's towards the A site. Usually it was towards B. And another pick there onto Shocks. There's just no hope here, is there, for G2 on this one? 4 versus 2 already.
Help me, Existence, Kenobi. You're my only hope. Well, FaZe Clan, they have just been denying everything that G2 brings to the table. Kenny, ooh, misses the shot with the AWP, goes for the repeat, still misses as he's struggling. Tap right down to 31 HP. The Molotov's going to set the place ablaze. He drips out, and he does somehow survive on 13 HP. Just as the bomb is going down over at the B site, Carrigan will get it planted. It's a 2-on-2 retake, but they are worse for wear. Existence. No utility, run straight in, that'll be Kenny S that goes down. It's all up to Big Kev to save it. The 1v2 finds the first frag. It just comes down to Carrigan. 1v1 now. The in-game leaders battling it off, but who has the biggest brain and who will win in this one? Tries to push around and go for the flank, he's done it. As Existence will find that frag and jump on the bomb. That will be a 4th round picked up for G2, but they still have such a mountain to climb.
Bomb is defused. 4th round gained there for G2. Existence, 13-9. Kenny S on 4. Not what you expect to see from this team. On the flip side, though, 14 kills for Olofmeister, 12 for Nico. So players we're expecting to see. Guardian is 1 on 10. Doing well for FaZe. Round number 14. 2 more left here, and FaZe going to be very happy with this half, even if they lose the remaining rounds. All 5 players here stacked up towards the A side. It's going to be a very swift execution. Running through the smoke, a very, very good flashbang. It's very hard to flash that position, actually, so it works out well. Kenny S with a refrag, though, onto Nico. 4 versus 4.
Rain with the first kill, takes down Existence as the in-game leader is removed. The nades are soaring across the skies. Shox with just a beautiful little couple of taps there from the M4, denying each and every one of them as he breaks through their cranium and starts to leave them dead on the ground. Guardian and Olofmeister versus Body and Kenny S here. The M4 versus AK, an AWP-on-AWP confrontation. Kenny S goes down as he loses the first fight. Body from a distance starts to get the spray down off. Knows the last man is Guardian with the AWP, firing off those warning shots, but he's still got the confidence to go for these peaks. Blind and confused. Punish as he's laid to rest there by Guardian from the AWP. That'll be a 10th round picked up for FaZe, and we move on to round 15 to decide who is going to have the advantage at the end of the half here. Will it be an 11-4 or a 10-5 scoreline? We're going to find out after this round as the rebuys come out. There is pretty much no money whatsoever in the economy of G2. They are spent.
(10-4) then. Execution towards the A site prevails. And now we see double-digit half here for FaZe. Gosh, the buy is so bad for G2 as well. Just a FAMAS and some CZs and a Deagle. Nothing really to get hyped behind. While making its way in towards the B site as well. So, should really be it. Obviously, Olofmeister currently clearing out the B site. Shox with the Deagle there. At the edge of the smoke, going to be coming back into a site which is currently manned by FaZe Clan players. Kenny S as well, the FAMAS in towards window and CPL. But pushed in towards A site from G2, so now they know it's going to be towards B. But unfortunately, Jack, it's just too late.
Yeah, seems like it's as good as done really at this point. I mean, the bomb's down, you have the manpower advantage, you've got the weaponry, you're blocking off all lines of sight to even get back towards that bomb site. It's just not working out. FaZe Clan are going to take this 11-4 at the half, and Existence is just trying to make a meal out of it. We'll get 2 before he goes down, but that'll be an 11-4 half there now, finally achieved. FaZe Clan looking a whole lot better here than they did in Inferno.
Odds have shifted slightly, actually quite drastically. It was 1.2 to 3.8, and now it's 1.33 to 2.87, so you've lost about 25% there if you were putting money onto G2. Obviously, the odds were so stacked for FaZe. I said, if you put a small bet on for G2, it's almost worth the risk at that point, a 1-4 return. So congratulations to all those people who made the right choice last map. But 4-11. FaZe Clan won the first pistol. Can they make it 2 for 2?
Smokes go out. Default smokes up towards the A site. Try and sell the idea of this just being an A play. And it seems like it will be. Flashbang's over as well to keep them blind. They are just going to push straight into it. Rain gets the first effortlessly. Just seeming like that's a standard little adjustment for him there with that USP. Olofmeister carries on the damage. Everyone's finding a killer piece now as they fall into a 3 versus 2. Bomb will be going down. Guardian. Quick flick onto Kenny S, and it all comes down to Existence to save it. A 1 versus 3. Flashbang out. As soon as he goes for the peak, it is too little too late. He is done in, finished off. That pistol round will go the way of FaZe, and that's scary. That means that FaZe will probably close down this game pretty damn quick now.
Yeah, 12-4, obviously 8-round advantage. The bomb did go down though, so G2 should save this one and then buy up into round number 18. So we should be seeing the save, but at this point, you pull out all the stops. You could even argue to go for an AK-40, yeah, there you have it. Shox, scout for Smiths. Kenny S just onto a Deagle, so they are going for the force here, Jack, but only one rifle to back it up and a scout as well to aid it. Apart from that, this should be a very quick second map here for FaZe.
Ooh. Smiths with a scout, trying to get these shots off. Goes for the fast play out towards mid. Guardian left there on 70 HP off the early confrontation. But FaZe know they just need to keep a distance. They have no real reason to go for the peak. The one player that is trapped there at mid will be Guardian. And they're just going to keep on spamming. Smith's hoping that he can actually connect this shot eventually. But he hasn't been able to find anything just yet. Body, meanwhile, takes a bit of a brunt of damage, knocks him down to 60 HP as well.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Eventually he'll hit it. Smiths finds the frag on Guardian.
Oh, my
Smiths keeping it going.
Imagine he landed that third shot as well. My goodness. Still, the 2 was good enough. Oh, come on, Kenny. That should have been the third.
That could have been the 4K, mate.
Wow. There you have it. 5-12. G2 serves some life for themselves. Not going to go out without a fight. Very nice shots there from Smiths. Force buy though coming out from FaZe Clan. 2 Deagles, 1 CZ from Carrigan. Another Deagle investment there for Olof. And Guardian just going to stay on to a USP and flashbang. The reason being is he wants the AWP into the next buy round. Just going to save for these next 2. So, standard round coming out here from G2. Molly out. Oh, was failed there by Smiths. We didn't fail in that last round. Molly out towards window. Smoke out towards top connector. Clear out short. Clear out connector. Then wait for the smokes to fade. And then you make your choice as to where you want to go.
Smith stinks down very early on there, as he will be tagged up by FaZe, going for this faster play. Left on 39 HP. FaZe. They've only got these Deagles, USP and CZ to play with. This is 1 minute and 10 left on the clock, and everyone is grouped up towards mid. A good majority of that T side just waiting by mid to try and go for the playdown.
No real stack coming out from FaZe. As I say that, they're going to be rotating players over towards the ace side. Going to be making the correct call there. The smoke towards top connector will be fading soon, so FaZe have a few seconds to make their way over towards the ace side. Rain spots out. Existence in towards connector. Push coming in. Oh, that's a nice shot there from Rain in a second as well, but eventually going to be traded out by Kenny S. But these shots are landing for FaZe, and so is their chances. 25 seconds left. The bomb still has to cross.
Here we go then. We're 2 versus 4 now. Kenny goes for the push around, spots the foot of his opponent, wants to try and make him go down to a smaller shoe size, as he will rip it clean off. There's the response from Nico, the double tap to save it. Deeg's down, and Deeg's the strongest, as he'll rip them to pieces.
This is mental.
Oh.
Yeah, so all that stuff we said about G2 coming back into the game, G2 having a few rounds to spare, G2 versus Ecos, all throughout the window, of course. And now FaZe Clan should just win this one very convincingly.
Yeah, at this point, this should pretty much just be their win. They've got the firepower again. There is a little bit of money to spend on the other side of G2. Obviously, they have these tactical pauses as well, so they're going to take the time out to try and adjust, work out what needs to be switched up so they can get back into the game. However, FaZe seem like they're just commanding ahead. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be them close it out and will be pushed over to cash.
Yeah, this is going to be, this has got cash written all over it. So, 2 AKs from G2. 2 SMGs as well from Smiths and Existence. Could be enough here to get to 6 for G2. Push coming in though, waiting for the flashbang as the flash is deployed. Oh, big whiffs again. 2 for 2 exchange early on. Guardian with the scout lands the flick tag. Existence down to 2 HP. And now he's going to be anticipating the play to come in towards the ace side. The bomber's made his way out through Tetris. The push in towards Palace from Shocks as Guardian lines up 2. Now all down to Body as he's going to be thinking, where on earth have my teammates just gone?
Body. 1 versus 3. P250 tapping off those warning shots, but he couldn't muster anything up. He has been washed over. Rain will win that one. That's a 14-5 scoreline now as FaZe Clan carry on demolishing them in these pivotal rounds. Looking so good right now. And this definitely should be us pushed into the 3rd and final map on cash to decide who will actually take the series. As I see no signs of FaZe slowing down at this point. Looking very drilled. For G2, no real money to invest going into round number 20. They're going to need to switch things up and go for a shock and awe style play if they wish to achieve anything. And it will be an aggressive burst to be.
Full eco here from G2. So they're going to be playing for 15-5 down, try and win 10 in a row. Got to give them effort for enthusiasm even. But tie coming in from Guardian onto Body. Good flashbang. And even better shots there from Nico. Killing unarmored opponents. Not exactly the most difficult challenge, but maybe beating G2 is. 15-5, 10 round advantage, 10 match points. This is going to be cash.
Yeah, at this point it's basically set in stone. There's no real way. G2 will reinvest. They do have the firepower to play with, but it's surely just got to be closed down. It's only a matter of time, really. I mean, FaZe Clan have such a lead, and they have that match point to protect them. This is just a matter of moments until we see FaZe Clan win this second map here, really, and then get pushed over to the third map between the two teams.
Yeah, looking forward to cash. We've seen so far from FaZe, they win 2 pistols, and this is the result, 15-5. G2 wins both pistols, and it's a 16-13 on their map pick, so I think FaZe Clan definitely the favourites going into that last map. But yeah, still got this round to play out. 4 buy coming out from G2, 5 AKs, no op for Kenny S, but then again, Kenny S hasn't exactly been the most impactful player on this second map. Mid control once again for the T's. Resistance is here towards the connector smoke, as G2 are going to be coming all the way around through T-spawn and posturing for an execution towards the A site. The issue is, look how close Rain is towards Palace. He's playing under balcony on the ramp, on the balcony itself, so he's going to be very, very pivotal here for FaZe.
Listening out to those audio cues, Existence getting a ton of information to work out where exactly Nico is as he did push around, making noise as he jumps up and down. Guardian with the first kill on Shocks. The timing here to push through the smoke is everything as they start to move their way out, but Olaf Meister kills Existence. Body pops the noggin off for Guardian, as there is a bit of a bloodlust going on. 3-on-2, bomb will be planted. You have the assistance of Body there from the elevated angle, just watching out, seeing when they're going to go for the peak. Has no real reason to face now. The bomb has been planted. Just has to listen out for those audio cues. Smiths has been expelled. He's out of commission. Still, Body goes for the peak. Is working out these angles, finding the picks as well. Takes down Olaf Meister, trying to create the 1v1s, but when he goes for the wide swing, Nico will be able to get the shot off, eliminates Body. That'll be 16-5 on the second map in favor of FaZe Clan. We're going to be going to cash to see who will win the series between FaZe Clan and G2 as it is wrapped up 1 apiece as the second map goes the way of FaZe.
Does indeed. First map, 16-13 on Inferno. Kenny S with a brilliant, brilliant performance. The last one there, 16-5 for FaZe. Now we're going to cash. The deciding map in this best of 3, and a map which, yeah, going to be interesting to see the Betway odds, because us here probably going to be leaning towards FaZe.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, right, you've either kind of got a 2-1 it, or, sorry, 2-0 it, or you're just going to struggle quite majorly. When you get to the 1-1 like that with FaZe, they're not a team that is going to give you any more breathing room. They're just going to lock it down. Plus, they seem a whole lot more awake. That seemed like the FaZe Clan we actually expect to see coming out. Big individual frags, everyone just popping off, and just Rain completely unloading at certain times. So the whole squad looks like they've woken up. That's always going to be a hard beast to actually overthrow.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously a lot of these highlights are going to be from the side of FaZe. G2, well, we had the nice round from Smiths. Obviously this was the big whiff from Carrigan, but it was the scout round from Smiths, a few nice 1Ds as well, but apart from that, oh, this clutch was very, very nice. I thought maybe this was the start of something good for G2, but yeah, this is one of the only rounds they actually won.
Yeah, it was one of the only rounds they did unfortunately pick up. It was a very quiet game from G2. Not like what we expected to see, more so in favor of FaZe Clan, just knocking them out of the ballpark in seconds. Big clutch here from Guardian as well, and some other highlights that you guys are going to enjoy if you are only just joining us. But do not fret, as there is more to come. We will have the third and final map between these two sides. That's going to be cash, and that'll be coming up after these replays and after the break.
ESL One New York.